the line here in San Jose for that beautiful piece of silver as we get you set for the run out between the Sokol Rhino Loggerheads and the Rocky Mountain Experts. The men's final, Abby, and an exciting one. We know what's at stake here. There are some great players on both these sides. I expect a good one between these two.
I also expect a good one. The Loggerheads have improved greatly from Minneapolis a couple weeks ago, and the Experts right back where they were in that city as well. Can they back up their championship? We just saw the women Experts get the job done. Can the men join them and be the dual champions of San Jose?
Certainly eyes for me on number 3 for these Rocky Mountain Experts. Corey Jones has been such a standout for them.
He is incredible in the air, but he is a workhorse and he has all the charisma. He brings energy to this team, and that is exactly what they will need in this next 14 minutes. Who can come together and get the job done?
And real quick on the other sides for the Loggerheads, we talked to you a little bit about Derek Adams, but there are some other names on this roster to keep an eye on.
Derek Adams had a great try in the semifinal, but for me, Branco, he has ball in hand on your screen, and that man, Matai, Leuta, both Olympians, the first representing South Africa, the other, the United States, and they have come together swimmingly in that semifinal, and they'll look to build on that right now.
Men's final underway from PayPal Park in San Jose, California. Pleasure to have you along for the Western Conference final of Premier Rugby Sevens. Underway, and the ball immediately for the Experts, looking to get that offense going, but this Loggerheads team is oh so physical, and it will be a battle to get that ball north if you are the Experts. It's locked up on that far side, just scraping for any ground that they can get.
And so that was a maul that was just formed because multiple players from both sides were engaged and it wasn't going anywhere. That is then a turnover. So the defensive side is awarded for holding up a player. So we will see this first attacking opportunity for the Loggerheads.
And they are in tight, so a good place for that to occur for them. Look at the spread out as well. Expect that ball to be moving from that far side of your screen towards us as a minute has ticked off in this first half. Field shrouded in shade after being baked in sun all day. Now it's moving, and the Loggerheads, beauty of a pass all the way across. Trickey has some room. Will he find it? Throws out the stiff arm and puts it down in a 5-point lead right away. Making sure that the ball was put down with pressure. It will be a yes, and it's 5-0 as the Loggerheads from SoCal take the early lead.
The Trickey fan club is on their feet, as are all the Loggerheads fans, but that man right there set that up. He was in that fly half position. He has the ball in 2 hands. He's using his feet. He's attacking the line. It was a great inline from Teba at center, and then that beautiful long ball to Trickey. He had some work to do, and he had the pace to finish it off. Have a look again. There's Branco, a ball in 2 hands, and then a left to right money ball to Trickey, throws the left hand, powers over, falls into the try zone, and he knows that was awarded 5 points to his name.
A little stiff arm there. Branco had the conversion on his boot that did not go, so it remains 5-0. And now the Experts going to try to get a little offense going. How about this? Picks it right up. It's a good run, and the Experts with a little bit of space, they'll gain some ground, and it was Madison Hughes, who's a star in his own right, who got things going. Look at this pass across, and after the Madison Hughes run, it's going to be right back to tie. P2B hustles across, and he'll make his way all the way to the center of the try zone to tie it at 5 just a minute later.
5-5, what a response. It's end-to-end action here at PayPal Park. The Experts are not going anywhere, but Madison Hughes, captain of the USA team, 2-time Olympian, he has that heads-up play. He spots a little gap to the side of the ref. He does get tackled midway as he looks to convert his teammates' try. It is good. That is worth 2 points, so that'll take them ahead 7 points to 5. But have a look. He has the pace. He tries the offload. It doesn't quite stick. But then Pizza V gets a beauty of a pass just behind him, and he has the wheels to get into the try zone, and we're right back to it, 7 points to 5.
Madison Hughes, the Lancaster, Mass, Dartmouth College guy with a beauty, and the offload may not have been perfect, but a great play to get his team on the board and things off and running, and this one is back to even as we approach the 3-minute mark of the first half. By the way, that conversion was good and an easy tap-in, so it is that 7-5 lead. Remember, conversion worth 2, try worth 5. The first try was not converted. That's why it only sticks at 5 points. Loggerheads with possession, trying to make something work. They were taken down. Hare will pull this one out of the tackle. Quick offload to Leuta. Leuta finds Teba. Teba back to the hands of Hare.
Great turnover there, and it is the man wearing number 3 on his back, Corey Jones. He is always involved, and he does that dirty work, that graft, getting that turnover, and looks to play quickly for the Experts.
And we should remind you that number 3 for the Experts, his name is Corey Jones. He's wearing the name Bonilla on the back of his jersey.
As a tribute to one of his former teammates who passed away, asking his friends and family if he could wear his last name to show his love for his former teammate. A lot of respect in the rugby community, and it's always love.
A lot of family indeed. Experts with it here, trying to make a little something happen. Pita V was on that far side and on a bit of a rush.
Pizza V, I thought he might be going in for a double. Gets a little loose with the carry, ball in one hand. Dropping it forward, so that's a knock on, and that will be ball back in the Loggerheads' hands. Scrum down here. And now, if you see where the scrum is, it's in the middle of the pitch, but there's a lot of space on one side. So they're gonna look to split their attacking line with Branco pulling the strings at the base of the scrum.
A lot of speed on this left side, that's for sure. Pita B was looking for it. Loggerheads drug down at the half mark of the pitch. Madison Hughes for the Experts. Offloads it to Jones. Wrapped up, and it'll be thrown down far side. Couldn't quite exactly see, but that will go into touch, I believe, Abs.
It was a penalty against the Loggerheads. Experts tried to play it quickly, but Simi Moala just getting dragged into touch. So line out to the Loggerheads. So anytime the ball goes out of bounds, in order to get the ball back in, it's a line out. So you physically lift one of your teammates up in the air, and this ball has to go directly down the middle in order to be a fair contest.
Can be intercepted by the opposition. They will try to knock it away, but it won't happen. Beautifully done. Loggerheads successful in their retrieval. They will hold on.
But great turnover there from the Experts. They are being complete nuisances in those rucks. A lot of contest there. Loggerheads need to have better support, better body position if they want to maintain this ball. Now, notice the difference here. Experts were looking to play really quickly, now maybe setting up a training move that they've done in preparation for this tournament.
Last play of this half. You heard the horn. How about this run? V trying to do a little something. Experts recover, and that will bring a conclusion as the refs will make the call there.
Just a missed opportunity there from the Experts, but it is one try apiece, a conversion, all the difference. 7 points for the Experts, just 5 for the Loggerheads as we go into halftime.
Trickey opened the scoring, but the conversion was no good, and then it was Pita V and the boot of Hughes for the all 7 points, and that's where we stand, 7-5 after 7 minutes, back after this. Tuesday night at 10 Eastern, catch a WNBA thriller as Eastern Conference Player of the Month, Alyssa Thomas and the Sun visit the Phoenix Mercury right here on CBS Sports Network. Loggerhead women having a little bit of fun earlier, kicking it into the inflatable. I should have probably given that a try. You could have given me a lesson.
Yeah, it would be embarrassing to watch, though, so I figured we best leave it.
That's the truth. That's the truth. The good one here is 7-5 after 7 minutes, and the experts, who look like they might have been on the ropes a little bit earlier, find a way to really kind of stamp the back half of that first half.
Missed opportunity to close out that first half, so they'll want to start strong here, but on defense to kick off this second half. Ball in Loggerheads' hands.
All right, Loggerheads in the green, experts in the blue. Madison Hughes with a good takedown there and a almost turnover, but the Loggerheads find a way to gain it. Gallagher, number 7, the middle of your screen, trying to make a move. Ball is down, possession will remain. That's the tackle.
Tackle and a great turnover from the experts. We spoke about this in the first half. Loggerheads need to have better support. They keep turning that ball over and giving scoring opportunities to the experts.
And turnovers in dangerous parts of the pitch as well. And the experts now with a little bit of a run right here. How about that hit? Oh, and that might have been a little high.
That was a massive collision. It was a penalty, so have a look here. Branco to Preez, body in a low body position, but it is deemed legal. No foul play there, so anytime you hit a head or a neck, that is illegal, but it looks like he got him just in the upper back. So play on, ball back in the Loggerheads' hands.
They go for the kick, and this one out and up into touch, so they'll elect for the line out.
Just that territory battle.
Yep.
So moving down the pitch, you have a free play. It will be their ball still, but they have to compete against the experts line out. And Corey Jones, the tall figure there, will want to get up and intercept, but they maintain possession. Yeah,
that was a weird one. Normally those lineouts are 50-50. Loggerheads with a chance. Dupree towards the middle, had a bit of a run. They will throw this back, and that almost, well, they will not see it. I thought maybe that could have been a knock-on, but they'll move it ahead. Leuta close to us now on far side. Experts wanting something, and the turnover they think they have, they do not at the moment.
Again, it's that support from the Loggerheads. I'm sure I sound like a broken record.
That's the truth, though, Abby.
But they're not getting there. They're not working hard enough on the ground to place the ball back to their teammates. So the experts are able to get that ball back for their team. And the referee said he didn't take it directly from the spot of the foul. So they'll look to play on now.
Lots of turnovers in this one, and it's the little mistakes that can make a big deal.
And mistake it is.
Yep.
Unforced error. A forward pass when there's no pressure from the defense. And now Loggerheads get the ball back just 15 meters from the try zone.
Listen, it's a long day. Fatigue is an absolute thing. These teams all played earlier in the dead heat of the afternoon sun in the middle of the day. It's now 7 hours later. They've been at the pitch for a good 6 hours, and it factors in.
Fatigue always a factor. You see the skill set, the decisions start to dip down. So just 4 minutes to play, but that feels like an eternity in this sport.
Bree Kim is down pitch side. You're not fatigued, are you, Bree?
A little fatigue down here, but nothing like the guys on the field right now. We saw 2 subs come off from both sides. Big guys like Matai, Leuta, and Simi Moala. The physicality in this game has been unreal. It has been electric all day as we see a try here, and the Loggerheads are responding, and now the experts have something to respond here too, guys.
How about that from Teba? And just like that, the Loggerheads take that 10-7 lead. Nice job by Bree jumping on the play-by-play for me down there. But what a great try that was in a response by the Loggerheads.
The Fijian flyer, Iowane Temba. You see him on your screen there, all smiles on his face. He's scored plenty of tries across the globe as he is a stalwart on that Fijian national team. And now Branco to Preez looking to convert.
And he'll try to shape it in, but it just misses a smidge right. I thought that one might curl in. Looks like my driver most of the time on the golf course. So 10-7 the score, 3:25 to go. The difference is 3. Trust us, this one's not over yet.
3 points all the difference. We saw a similar battle in the women's final, but have a look at Teba. The goose step. He takes Madison Hughes on the outside. One of the best defenders.
Love me some Madison Hughes, that's for sure. And it is the experts who will now try to make a little bit of something happen here, as all eyes will be on the clock with 3 to go. Jones kicked ahead by Fuala'au. How about this? Quick run, throws it back in, and that will go as a turnover to the Loggerheads, but a heck of an effort right there by the experts. Loggerheads kick it ahead. There's a Loggerhead down in the backfield. We'll talk about that later. It's a rush for the ball right now, though, and it'll be recovered by the experts, and they'll kick it. Whoa, what happened there? Just a miscommunication.
Interesting tactic. So you're willing to give up possession, kicking the ball into touch. So this ball will remain with the Loggerheads, and they just move from their own 5-meter all the way down into the 20-meter. As time is off now, just have a player getting looked at. It looks like it's Jacques Rampton on the Loggerheads, just getting some medical attention, being assisted off the pitch again. Potentially just an arm, maybe a shoulder issue. Player welfare of the utmost importance, always.
Jacques Rampton will make his way to the sidelines. We'll check in on him later. Didn't see exactly what had happened. It was behind the play. We'll keep you updated on how that all plays out. But right now, let's go back up for the line-out with 2:19. Loggerheads lead 10-7. Preez in just over the hands, but that's all right. Loggerheads still possess. It's the far side now for Madden. Madden throws it ahead. It's up to Trickey. He will pick it up and touch it down for the try just to the left of the uprights. And tack on 5 more with under 2 to go, and the Loggerheads extend their lead. It is now 15-7.
And that is elation on the pitch, but take a bow, Patrick Madden. He spots the gap. It's a cheeky nudge into the backfield. There's no sweeper back there, and he has the skill set. He just chose it, and Trickey knows exactly what he's doing. He has the pace. This kick not quite as accurate. Conversion goes wide. Score remains 15-7. But there's your try scorer right there on your screen. It's Tucker Trickey. He's been in action all day today, and he is still in it at 13 minutes into this final.
And remember, that is his second try of this match. He opened the scoring way back at 1:15. No conversion on that one, but a good day for Trickey and a lot of fans here for him. All right, so the experts now with a big hole to climb out of, and time a factor. Not impossible just yet, but they're going to have to hustle. Nobody better to hustle than this man. How about Madison Hughes? He's got it free. Number 10 will come across. He touches it down quickly for the try. And just like that, it has gotten closer.
This man knows rugby. He knows game management. So have a look at your clock. Less than 30 seconds. So he elects not to kick the conversion. So he has to tell the ref, no, ma'am, I do not want to attempt the 2 points, because he needs a score no matter what. So now you see they are simply resetting for the restart. This will be the last play. Time is off at 23 seconds. But once it kicks, just 20 seconds, experts need this ball back.
Such a smart play by Madison Hughes. Not only a talented player, but he's such a student of this game. He knows it so well. Let's see what happens. Love that play. Ball is up, knocked down. Loggerheads possess. Into tackle. Loggerheads come out with it. They need a turnover if they're the experts. Loggerheads trying a little bit of a slip up in midfield right there. Ball is tackled down. Time is going to expire. Not over yet. Loggerheads have it. They will kick this out into touch, and that will bring it to a conclusion. The Loggerheads will come away with a 15-12 win, but it wasn't for lack of effort and smarts by the experts.
The experts were right in it the entire time, but we have ourselves a new champion here, and Loggerheads will be lifting that trophy. Experts unable to get the job done, but like you said, the relentlessness was there. So much grit and heart shown out there on the pitch.
A heck of a night by Tucker, Trickey. Madison Hughes tried to make something happen, but it's a 15-12 final for the Loggerheads. When we come back, Abby, Bree, and myself will wrap it up for you from San Jose.